Berlin right now, and not a whole lot of interesting fruit here, I'm afraid. I just went to a place called Cadaway that had a lot of different things, but nothing that I hadn't had before. I've reached that point where it's very difficult for me to find new things. So like Germany, unfortunately, has not shown me anything yet, but I did find one thing at this store that was, not the most interesting of fruits, nothing tropical or anything, but they had a lot of different apples that I've never heard of before. So we're going to try to keep this interesting. Instead of just sitting down and eating a bunch of apples, I think I have 7 of them. I'm going to do it in Berlin. So behind me right there, we have the Kaiser Memorial Church, which was hit by the Nazis in the 40s, and it's a structure that's held together. Really cool, right? I went inside there. It's beautiful too. So I'm gonna eat an apple. This is the Boskop apple, and if you see, it's kind of rough looking on the outside. It's got kind of a bizarre, muted color. It's not very attractive looking. It's kind of an ugly looking apple, but it doesn't mean anything about the flavor. Let's see how it tastes. It's kind of soft, maybe a little bit mealy. Not that mealy, it's just not crisp. Mild sweetness. I'd say it's a 2 or a 3 out of 10. It's got a nice tartness though. It's maybe a 3 or a 4 out of 10. Yeah, not too bad. It's got a nice appley flavor. It's got a little bit of a pear taste to it as well. A little bit an Asian pear, or a Korean pear. This would be really good to make cider out of, or make apple juice out of. It's because it has that nice bright flavor. It's not just sugar. It's a little more sophisticated. Alright, I'm right in front of a place called Market Hall in Berlin, and this was another attempt to find interesting fruit. And although I did find a few things that were new to me in there, they were all also apples. And I'm sorry guys, I'm not eating more than 7 apples. It's not going to happen. But I do have one right here. Kind of a squat Korean pear. Maybe it isn't an apple, maybe it's a pear, but the people at the store did say that it was an apple, so I'm going to take their word for it. They also told me the name of it, and they said it in German, so I have no idea what this is, but they said it's from France, so it's a French apple, possibly. It's an apple. That is not a pear. That's good. So also, it's a similar texture to the last one. A little bit mealy, soft, not too crisp. A little bit of tartness. It's not very sweet at all. A little bit, 1 or 2. What's weird with it though is it has a little strange, I want to say chemical kind of taste to it. A kaffir lime kind of taste. A little hint of, not really a lime taste, but that little chemical taste that comes with some fruits. Also, what's weird about it is there's no aftertaste. You bite it, and you get a little rush of flavor, then it's gone. It's weird. It doesn't really linger in your mouth. It's actually pretty good. It's another one that, I don't think this would be good as a juice, but it would be another one that would be good for cooking, maybe. Alright, I'm lost. I don't know where I am right now. I'm trying to figure it out. So, taking a little break to have another apple. This one is Domaine D Aquitaine, it says on it. That might be the brand. I'm not too sure. It was a little bit more expensive than the other ones. It was €4 a kilo or something, and everything else was 1 or 2. So special. But as you see, it's kind of spotty looking. It's got a little bit rough patches on the top. Otherwise, it looks maybe a Ffuge apple or something. But let's give it a shot. Very different. This one is very sweet. It's a 6 or a 7 out of 10. This tastes like apple candy or apple juice. It's like concentrated apple flavor. Really, really nice. Okay, nothing interesting behind me this time. It's a parking lot. Because honestly, it's the next day. I could not eat any more apples yesterday. I felt like I was going to hurl. So, sorry. I'm at the airport now, about to leave, and I have still 4 apples here, so I'm gonna eat as much as I can. You know, when I ate all those bananas before, it was okay. Bananas, like, you can eat, like, a decent amount of bananas without getting sick. Apples, they have a lot of fiber in them, so yeah, I felt like I was gonna die, and then later on, it, like, kind of destroyed my stomach a little bit. So, yeah, let's do it again. I've got another apple. This one was another one that was kind of expensive. It was, like, behind, it wasn't just, like, out and about. It was, like, in a special basket. You see the name there. Monirac de Pew 1928. So, looks like an old company or variety. I don't know. It was really good. A lot of flavor, a little less sweet, much less, a little bit more tart than the last one because there was no tartness to that one. But nice and crisp and flavorful. This, I think, is like probably the best all-around apple that I've had. This one is an Ambrosia. Small apple, very colorful, very bright. I picked this one because it's got a very ugly bottom. They all had this, which is kind of odd. It looks a little bit like quince. There might be some quince in here because it's got like a little bit of a floral taste. It's very sweet, not very tart, and it's got not a whole lot of apple flavor. It's similar to apple flavor, but like slightly off. I think they're, yeah, best way I can say is like, it tastes like there is a little bit of quince in this. Like they crossbred it or something. It's also quite crisp. So I do like this one, okay. Not my favorite, but it's pretty good. These ones don't have labels on them, but I took note. This one is called the Cockstar. Yeah, I didn't name them. And this is the Elistar. So maybe they're related or something. They're like a similar cultivar, but they do have a slightly different color to them. This one's a little bit more muted and brown. This one's a little bit more colorful and red. So let's start with the Cockstar. Tastes like sour apple candy. It's got tartness to it. Yeah, tastes like an apple, but with sour apple, like Jolly Rancher flavor to it. It's quite good, actually. Like if you like sour apples, if you like a little tartness in your apple, this one is the king, as far as all the ones that I've just had. Quite good. It's a little soft. It's not as crisp, but if you don't care about that sort of thing, or if you want to like make something out of it, like in a pie, this would be excellent. Finally, the Elistar. Similar, not as much flavor, but this one is crispier, so also very good. I think it's like the flavor isn't quite as powerful as the Cockstar, but it is still quite good. A little less flavor, but a little bit better texture. So Elistar's better, like all around apple, I think. All pretty good. So I can't eat I can't do this anymore, guys. I can't eat any more apples. I'm sorry, but I did get through them all, and hope you enjoyed me in Berlin eating way too many apples. Hey, so at the end of this video, there's going to be a preview of next week's fruit, so stay tuned for that. But first, business! I want to give a shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. Patreon is how this channel happens. So if you want to help me out by giving completely voluntary contribution to my channel, check out the link that's around me right now or in the description below. Big shout out to the channel Smarter Every Day. They help me out a lot on Patreon, so if you haven't heard of them, check them out. I also have t-shirts for sale. These are available on my website, which are also in the link below. If you don't want to give me money, subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, any of that stuff. Alright, thanks so much, guys. Bye.